I visited Odessa for the second time in the late summer of 2025. I was on my way back to Kiev from Bulgaria, and I knew the bus trip through Bulgaria and Romania would be long and tiring, so I planned to rest for 3 days in Odessa before continuing to Kiev. I also wanted to see how much Odessa had changed since 2019 when I first visited. As anyone who follows the war knows, Odessa has been bombed more than any other city except Kharkov and the cities in the Donbass. What you have been watching is the outdoor seating for the hotel restaurant early in the morning, also used for the hotel breakfast. This is the Mozart restaurant across the street from the Odessa Opera House. I stayed at this same hotel in both 2019 and 2025. Prices have gone up. The hotel breakfast has more hot food. Little else has changed. Let me show you a little more about the area and the hotel. Primarily, I chose it because of the location. It is a nice area and a nice hotel. You can find the hotel on booking.com. The price for a room for 2 adults is $50, and breakfast adds $11 per person. A junior suite is $65. There are similarly priced hotels very near the beach if you prefer that. But I don't really care about a beach and prefer a walk in the parks and restaurants. On the 2019 trip, I drove my car south of Odessa for at least 30 miles. There were wild beaches and many resorts right on the beach. You can also find those resorts that are still open on booking.com. In 2025, I did not have a car and stayed within walking distance of the Mozart Hotel. I did walk from the bus station to the hotel because I wanted a better feel for Odessa in general. It is not all as nice as you see in these pictures. The bus trip from Bulgaria crossed the Danube River by ferry, but it was night and I did not see much. The roads from the river to Odessa are slow even at night, and during the day I suspect traffic is horrible.
Треба було жити, як всі, а я хотів інакше бути завжди. Що нещодавно молитва, на фотках не собою, місяць щасливих людей. As you can see, there was free street entertainment near the Opera House on both trips. I had to mute the music because of YouTube copyright restrictions, but it was fairly typical bachata music. Starting with these dancers, almost all of the pictures and video are from August 2025. Before I show you what Odessa looks like during wartime, please do me a favor and like this YouTube video. Please subscribe to me on YouTube if you are not already subscribed, and feel free to comment or ask a question.
The path along the waterfront in the park was blocked, so I had to walk through about a half-kilometer of city streets. These are pictures of the more impressive office and apartment buildings in this section of Odessa.
Тот, кто рожден был у моря, тот полюбил навсегда. Белые мачты на рейде, в дымке морской города. Светлая над волною южных ночей забытье. Самое синее черное море мое, черное море мое.
After almost 3 hours, I reached the waterfront and discovered it was not a beach. There are two pictures, the port to the left and a beach in the distance to the right. The beach will have to wait until next year. I hope. So I started back towards the hotel.
Море встает за волной волна, а за спиной стена. Здесь у самой кромки бортов друга прикроет друг. Друг всегда уступит, готов место в шлюпке круг. Друг всегда уступит, готов место в шлюпке.
Unfortunately, at this point, my cell phone ran out of battery, and so there were no more pictures until the evening when I went looking for an interesting restaurant. The Ukrainian cuisine restaurant that I visited in 2019 was not there anymore. but I found a very beautiful Italian restaurant. After dinner, I just strolled.
I know that the clouds are weapons of war. I know the diamonds in my heart inside, but that's not the shape of my heart. That's not the shape of my heart.
Але я теж чорний маю.
Заснули мальви біля хати, їх місяць вийшов колихати, і тільки мати не засне, мати не засне, жде вона мене. І тільки мати не засне, мати не засне, жде вона мене. О, мамо рідна, ти мене не жди, мені в наш дім ніколи не прийти. З моєго серця мальва проросла і кров'ю зацвіла. Не плачте ж, мамо, ти ж бо не одна, багато мальв насіяла війна. Вони шепочуть до тебе восени, засни, 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 засни. У матерів є рідні діти, а у моєї тільки квіти. Самотні мальви під вікном, мальви під вікном заснули вже давно. Самотні мальви під вікном, мальви під вікном заснули вже давно. Як зійде сонце, вийди на поріг, і люди вклоняться до твоїх ніг. Пройдися полем мальви буйних луг, звенить, я в марі знов для тебе буду жить. Якщо ж я ласки не встигну принести, прости, 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 прости. Дякую.
The final day started slowly. Breakfast, of course, in the hotel. A couple of hours in the outdoor restaurant enjoying perfect weather. In the afternoon, I went to the opera. The opera house was magnificent and in pristine condition. I was very impressed. I've been to operas before and been entertained. Unfortunately, this Puccini opera was just plain boring. Maybe I am jaded, but people were leaving before intermission. I waited for intermission. The next day, I took the very comfortable train from Odessa to Kiev. And my poor cat was very happy to see me. I considered another 5 minutes of political and social commentary, but that can wait for another video. Instead, I will just say that I saw absolutely zero war damage. No air raid sirens, as are common in Kiev. No explosions in the distance, or not so distant either. Probably I will go back in early May and try a hotel on the beach.